So for me, right now, I think part of my success, it's been utilizing the discovery questions, and that's because that's something that I know, and I kind of like own from my other job in my other company, because we used to call it the profile, and that's when you're profiling a situation, a person, what is it that you're doing over there, and that gives you a lot of information as to where to proceed, as you go along with your presentation. Because when you're profiling the situation, you're kind of like not just asking questions, just to customize the system. You're asking questions, to see what kind of concerns are going to arise, from that setting, what kind of questions they have, where you have to focus your energy addressing those, that information that they need. So I think when I'm, doing a SIT, that's what I try to focus more on my energy, because I know that if there's some possible concerns that are going to arise, in the back of my head, I'm already thinking how I'm gonna address that concern. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do to kind of like avoid them using that against me at the end? Because that's when we fail. We go to the transition, and at the end, when we're asking for the sale, it's kind of like did I miss something when they say no, or did you not understand something, and you gotta go back. So I think when you go through the questionnaire, that's a very powerful tool, because you can gain so much control. Like she was talking about being in control. There's a lot of people out there too that they only want information. So you got to know exactly what is it that you're doing when you're talking to someone, when you go into their SIT, and then specifically when it's their home. I used to work at the gym, so people used to come to my home, the gym. I was more in charge, more in control. Now it's the opposite, so you got to go into their territory. They're in control. They can say whatever they want. They can kick you out whenever they want. So whenever you have that tool, it's very useful. I mean, I use it. That's based on that information. I will know for certain whether I'm going to get the deal or not. And if I'm thinking that I'm not going to get it, I'm already thinking what is it that I need to do? What am I going to do to get it? So kind of like be prepared, because you can sound robotic through the presentation, at the end, and it's just going to be a presentation. We're not there just to be a presentation. We're there, to get a sale. So I guess that whatever works for everybody, but for me it's been working well. I think that tool is very important. The role playing is good. We got to practice it all the time, but not necessarily just to get the transition, but to have an eye open. To be more aware of what the situation is, because sometimes you're just going into a SIT, not knowing the family. Like last week, I started doing SITs for CIT, so it's kind of nerve-wracking, when you go in and you don't even know anything about these people, and you got to start, with breaking the ice, setting expectations, and then you go through the questionnaire. So the questionnaire for me is key. From there you can go, like Jeremy says sometimes, once you have an area that you got to focus on, just stay on it. If the guy, like for example, a guy that I had last week, he didn't care about the money, he didn't care about anything else, only the environment. So for me, that was like, that's it. Just focus on that, just stay on it. He didn't really care about the, any other concerns. His only thing, was like, I want to make an impact on the environment. So, I stay on it. The guy signed up. So I think, if anyone can get something, I guess, is, try to own the questionnaire.
The profile.